This is the LionSteel H1 small EDC style fixed blade with a Karambit style ring on the end of the knife. This is the Sheepsfoot version. The H2 is the drop point. Beautiful stonewash. You can see it's a typical M390, one of the premium line. Shows the designer's logo. Typical Italian construction with the crown spine. It's got the jimping up front. You know, for where your hand would naturally rest, your thumb. It is one piece. You know, I've seen LionSteel do this on, I think it's a TMI or TM1. They do it on the T5 fixed blade, the big one, where it's all one piece of micarta or G10, and they machine it. So you can see that it completely covers the knife here, you know, and you could take it off up at the top. Beautiful craftsmanship. You know, nicely rounded in the back. The sheath is just a gorgeous piece of work, just typical Italian. You know, that you would see through really any of the Maniago knife makers, but you know, I have a few from Fox, and it's just really nice. Perfect fit, almost like a you know, wet formed. Obviously, this is for horizontal belt carry. You can also do vertical carry with it. Just super nice. These are Torx bits. What's funny is they gave you a tool inside the box, but this Torx bit is actually the wrong size for the, because it looks like it's the same size, you know, for the bolts that hold the scales on and for the adjusting or taking these off, depending on how you're going to carry it, you know, on the sheath. So I don't know if they just messed that up. You know, I'm sure it is. But it was kind of a cool thing where they actually gave you the tool inside there. So these knives are, they've just dropped here recently. $153.95. This is from Knife Center. Talks about the collaboration between the two designers, reimagining the Karambit as a utility tool, with keeping the typical ease of use of handling and speed of the classic Karambit, with the blade styles that are more useful for, you know, everyday carry, hiking, hunting. It says even for military purposes, backup. 2.95 blade length, overall length 7.24. The weight is 3.60. I assuming that's just this. I didn't measure. I didn't weigh it with the sheath. It doesn't separate it here. But I have some other knives here I'm going to show. They're not the Karambit style, but they're, you know, small EDC fixed blades. The White River backpacker you can get, you know, with the Kydex sheath that comes with it, and G10 scales from 119 to 139. The Bradford Guardian. This is the sheath that comes with it. I have one of these Kydex ones for it. You know, it's extra. This is the 3D scaled version of the M390, the false edge, the Nimbus finish, which is basically a tumbled DLC. This range is between 189 199, and I think that's without the carbon fiber. That's just regular micarta. So you can see that's a little bit more expensive. The White River backpacker is a little cheaper. You know, similar quality made. And then the SE Azul I just threw in there, 79. I think it was 16 or 19 bucks for these G10 scales, and then once again, this is I think this sheath was like 25 or 30 bucks. Still, you know, just another option in the small premium steeled small EDC fixed blade. So I'll just put all of them up. I just love this size. You can see, you know, these are a tiny bit smaller. All around that, you know, 2.75 to 3 inch blade shape. I think, you know, these three are probably going to be the highest quality. You can see the backpacker. This is my favorite small EDC fixed blade as of right now. I have a couple of them and just absolutely love it. It's just a great knife, gives you a great sheath, good ergos, just all around really good knife for the price you pay. Bradford's also another good knife. I have, like I said, the Kydex sheath for this. I have a few versions of this knife. Just love it. These stock sheaths, they just wear out. And this one hasn't even been used. This sheath hasn't. You can see it's just, I mean, it's not going to last long. The leather comes out every time you pull it out. I'm just not too much of a fan of the stock sheath that they have. So if it's something that you like, you know, if it's comfortable to me, I have a XL to double XL size hands. I've never really carried a Karambit before or owned one. It is different. You know, I was trying to find information on this knife. The H2 is a drop point version. This is the Sheepsfoot. I just like this blade shape. And I was curious to try this. You know, the tying guy that the video I did show, they shows him like letting go, working, and then, you know, rotating the knife back up. You know, I don't know what you'd be doing that for, whatever, but you know, it is comfortable. Even if you held the knife like that while you were working and you didn't put your finger inside there, it is a comfortable grip. So I'm looking forward to using it, you know, getting used to actually seeing if I like this with ring on the back. It's just a very high quality piece. The leather's beautiful. I wanted to show this real quick. The shows the shoulder strap, the molly, the vertical carry, low belt. You could just change around, take this off or rotate it out of the way. High belt, horizontal carry, waist strap, molly, left user, right user. You know, pretty legit, well thought out sheath. So if it's something you're interested in, you know, it is at $153. It's in between the different offerings, and it is very high quality. You know, it's up there in the way it's made. It's just a beautiful piece. The LionSteel H1 EDC Karambit style fixed blade.